Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the latvianexotics YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you 10 features that you might not know that you have in your Tesla. And a few of those features might actually be pretty life-changing for you. But before we do that, I urge you to go down there, click that like and that subscribe button to help the loading bar on my YouTube channel go up. If you click subscribe, the numbers will actually go up, and to help me on my road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if I do hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a car rebuild. But with that being said, let's get right into the features. At number 1, we have Rainbow Road. If you are familiar with the widely popular game of Mario Kart, this is an homage to the Rainbow Road map in the Mario Kart game. And the feature is very interesting. What you have to do to activate it is you have to click down the right stalk 4 times in rapid succession, and when you do that, it will turn on a Rainbow Road, and it will play a very loud and annoying cowbell noise. And it will do that until you stop driving. You cannot stop it in any way, shape, or form, which is probably the best part of it. Just enjoy the cowbell during the entirety of your whole ride. And with that, we are moving on to the next secret Easter egg. Number 2, we have the Christmas light show. It was available only during Christmas, but you could do a Christmas light show where it shows turn signals and flashes its lights and plays music, and it can even do a little dance with the gull-wing doors if you have the Model X. And you could activate it by going into your toy box, and there was a Christmas light show option. You would click a button that says start the show, or you could do it through your phone, which was a very weird flex to have, but it was super cool. At number 3, we have something very similar to Rainbow Road, is the rainbow charging port. This feature might not be very practical, as the last ones weren't either, but I promise we will get into some more practical features later on. But how this feature worked was when you took your Tesla charger and went up to the port, you had to click the button on the charger 10 times in rapid succession, and then it would cycle through all the colors of the rainbow over your charge port, and then afterwards go back to the regular color. It isn't anything insane, but it's pretty quirky that they did that, and it's a fun little Easter egg to know that your car has. But coming in at number 4, we have the lockable glove box. Have you ever wanted to keep your wallet or whatever in your car, but you just don't feel safe leaving it in your glove box or in the center console compartment? Well, I've got a solution for you. It's the Glovebox with a pin. Essentially, it's like a weaker safe where you can store your stuff in your car, but it's way better than just leaving your stuff in an easily accessible compartment. And how it works is if you want to get a pin on your glove box, you have to go to controls, then to safety and security, and then glove box pin, and then you just go through all the instructions to set up your glove box pin, and there you go. You have a secure glove box. And you might be thinking, what happens if I forget the pin? Well, you just use your credentials on the Tesla app to reset the pin, and then you can access your glove box again. So locking your stuff in the glove box will never be an issue. And coming in at number 5, we have Joe mode. You might have seen that little flick switch within your settings that says Joe mode and wonder what that thing does. What is Joe mode? Here's a little backstory. There was a guy which tweeted at Elon, his name was Joe, and he didn't like that the car had so many autopilot chimes, like the boop boop. And why didn't he like it? Well, those chimes kept waking up his baby, and that's why Elon said, okay, I will introduce a Joe mode that reduces autopilot chimes. And that is exactly how Joe mode got created. I don't know if you would ever use that feature. I personally wouldn't, because I think the autopilot chimes are pretty iconic, but it's probably pretty good if you have kids like Joe who are sleeping in the backseat. But with that, we move on to number 6, which is being able to save videos with the honk of a horn. Yes, you can go into your center console and manually save the videos that you want to save, but if you have an event that happens very quick, like car crash, or just something that you really need to have on film, you can hit the horn and the car will automatically save the footage. And if you want to have that feature, you just have to go to the advanced settings in the security section, and then you will see an option to enable saving videos with your horn. And you might be asking, well, how long of a video does it save? It saves the latest 10 minutes of video that the car has recorded. So most likely you will capture the event that you wanted to capture within your dash cam footage. But with that, we're moving on to the 7th feature, which is updated tire types. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you replace your winter tires with summer tires, well, maybe you're the person who has all season tires, and I congratulate you, then you don't need this feature at all and you can skip to the next feature. But what this feature does is you have to go into controls, then go to service, the tire and wheel configuration, and then tire, and you have to select what tires you have put on your car. So since you put on the winter tires, you click on winter tires, and then the car, based on that, will make adjustments components to give you the optimum driving experience and increase range and make you feel more comfortable while driving the car. I assume the change wouldn't be very huge, but it's still very good to know that you are driving at the optimal configuration that your car can drive at. So please do keep that in mind when you're changing your tires on your Tesla. But with that, we are moving on to number 8, which is that you can change the color of your car. Not literally, but you can change the color of the little model car that you have on the left side of your center console when you're driving. And what you have to do to achieve this color change is you have to tap on the settings icon on the bottom left of the screen. And then from the options you are shown, you have to choose theme, and then it will give you this color wheel where you can select any color that you want for your Tesla. Just like the rainbow features, not very practical, but really quirky. And it is pretty cool because it allows you to keep your car unique and personalized and tempered to your own liking. But with that, we are moving on to number 9, which is the Sentry Mode loudspeaker. If you're a Tesla owner, you definitely know what Sentry Mode is. You turn Sentry Mode on, it eats a little bit more of your battery, but it films everything around the car while you are away from it, gives out alerts if people get too close to your car, sends them to your phone, and flashes its lights to scare the people away if they get too close. But something that you might not have known is that you can activate loudspeakers for your Tesla, which basically means that you can go into your Tesla app and speak through your phone, and then what you say into your phone is going to go straight to your Tesla and come out of it in a scary robotic voice, and you can say anything you want to the people walking around your Tesla. And if you want to use it, it's actually pretty simple. You just got to make sure that your Tesla is equipped with the pedestrian warning system, and then you can go into your app, and then it has this little microphone that you press on, you hold it, and then you can speak into your phone and then project it out to everybody and freak everybody out thinking that a car is talking to them. And with that feature, we are moving on to number 10, last but not least, which is drag strip mode. Drag strip mode is probably exactly what you might think. It warms up the battery and the drive units to the absolute perfect temperature to allow your Tesla to obtain the peak of its performance and to be able to win every single drag race. And why would it be necessary? Well, if you are racing a Chiron, for instance, or just show someone at the red light that you are the boss. I mean, it's always fun to have a little bit of acceleration. This feature is only for the Model X and the Model S Teslas, but if you want to activate it, you have to go into controls, pedals and steering, and then select drag strip mode. After some time, when you have selected it, the instrument panel will indicate that the car is ready for peak performance, and right then and there, you can start using it and blast down the road or the runway or wherever you want to blast down, which is very fun, but be responsible with drag strip mode and Teslas in general because they are very fast cars, and for inexperienced people, if you are getting a new one, it does take some adjusting to, and the first few weeks when you drive it, please drive safe, realize what your capabilities are, and then in my opinion, it'll be one of the best cars that you have ever driven as your daily car. But with that being said, today's video about the 10 features that you didn't know your Tesla had is over. If you found any of the features interesting or found out maybe some new features that you didn't know your Tesla had, I would urge you to go down there, click that like and that subscribe button to help the loading bar on my YouTube channel go up. If you click subscribe, the numbers will go up, and to help me get closer to my goal of 10,000 subscribers, which I'm aiming to reach by the end of the year. And if I do reach that goal, I'm going to be doing a car rebuild, which is going to be a real challenge, but I think it's going to be really fun. But with that being said, thank you guys for being a part of the Latvian Exotics family, and I will see you in the next upload.
I keep a pretty bitch put up. Ride through with a chauffeur, I be chillin' with my foot up. Niggas all cap bullshit, niggas pull up. Master P in 98, that little nigga got the hook up. I'ma make it drop the jaws every time a nigga pull up. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Every time you turn around, that nigga, he the top. You would think the baby popcorn the way the nigga pop.